Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up second.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Prescott to throw it. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! There we go. Kill.
Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 47. Hey, kill.
Now Prescott. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah, kill. Here we go, 45. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 26.
Throwing. Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Hey, 47. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Now Dak is going to mix it up.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Then we're going to 50. Here we go, 46, 46, 47. 26.
Here's Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
To throw is Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
And again, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 7-7, our score after 1. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Let's go now. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
Love looking to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Donovan Ezeraku just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
To throw now. Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Set.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready, play.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Once again, it's Jacobs. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, hey. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 40. Wait, take.
Prescott down. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go to 54. Here we go, 40. Here we go, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Cowboys, first down.
Here we go,
1st and
46.
10 at the 20-yard line.
47. Here we go, going to 54. One in. Here we go, going to 53.
Prescott yet again. Going right back to Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
17-yard line.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47.
Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Hey, 47.
2nd down and goal. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Working out of the gun. Love. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Red, yellow, 10 black, blue striker. Blue, go. White.
Love now. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, red, yellow.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Packer
Here we go.
first down.
Love. It's taken in by Kraft. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready, sit, measure, black, 95. Hey, blue. Ready.
Final play of the half, Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals pat.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
54. Yeah! Here we go, 47. All right, hey. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Why, hey. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Prescott to throw it. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We're going to 54.
Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill. 47. 47. 26.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yeah! Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, kill. Kill. What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Donovan Ezeraku picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Here we go. Check pink. Yellow, zoom.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here we go. Full pink. 33, yellow. Ready?
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Blue, 32. Set.
Here's Jacobs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. All right, Nate. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 47.
Now Dak. And that's caught by Williams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Hey, 40. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53.
To throw, Prescott. That'll be complete to Blue. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Here's Dak. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
36-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 50. Hey, 26.
Here's Prescott. Throws one side, and that's complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
28, Packers 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, you can see what they were